Online dating has changed the game, and if you're waiting in the digital dating pool, today's Man Up is for you. Here to give us the guy's take on the Tinder heart of a digital dater is Fox 4's Malcolm Johnson. So great to have you on this morning.
It's good to be back. Second time.
I know. I love it when you're here, especially when we're talking dating, because things are different these days. You know, when I was out in the dating pool for a while, the way that the internet has really changed how people are meeting now is just crazy, right? You've got all these online dating websites. You've got websites or apps like Tinder. Yeah. Have you ever spent dabbled in any of that online dating, or have met anybody that way?
I'm embarrassed to admit I did have a Tinder at one point. It didn't last too long because I felt kind of guilty. You know, I'm an old school guy, so I felt like, can I not go out there and meet a girl? So it didn't last too long. But yeah, I dabbled in it for a second. But
at the same time, it's like, okay, either you're meeting them there or maybe you're meeting them at a bar or wherever. It's just, in a way, it's kind of cool because I guess the dating pool is quite a bit bigger because you can meet people from anywhere. But at the same time, it's hard to really know who you're talking to. Right. And so this one woman who actually, she's a blogger, she perfectly shuts down one guy who had a ridiculous request after one Tinder date. Here she is here, and she blogs about dating stories. And so here's what happened. She went on a date. They went out for coffee, and I'm just going to read a few of the texts here. Actually, I'll get my phone here. It'll be a little easier. So he wouldn't say no. They didn't really have a spark, and I guess she was being honest. Don't you appreciate honesty in a situation like that? If you're not feeling it, you don't want somebody to lead you on, right?
I think get right to the point.
Right.
Don't waste my time. Don't waste your time. If you're not feeling it, that's fine by me. Tomorrow's coming. We'll be okay.
There's more fish in the sea.
Yeah, I would think the text is probably the most honest thing you're going to get, because the photo you see of the person is like the head's turned, the 17 different Snapchat filters on it, whatever.
That's right.
So it's, I wouldn't mind a little honesty in 90 characters or less.
Right, there you go. We'll say, okay, so here's how it started. Hey, it was good to see you. Fancy meeting up again. Sorry for the delay. It was lovely meeting you, she says, but really there was just no chemistry there. Take care. You know, I wish you the best. And then he says, hey, can I cook dinner for you tomorrow? We can see what happens. If we don't click, we can leave it. Okay, so it's feeling a little awkward right there, right? Yeah. She said there was no chemistry. He says, we communicate naturally. It's a good start. Let's give us a chance. He said us.
He's already calling it us. Let's move in together.
He's persistent. I like that. He's persistent, but he needs to catch a hint at some point.
Okay, so he responds with, she says, sorry, but I wouldn't go to someone's house when I barely know them to go over there for dinner. She wasn't feeling that. Unfortunately, I'm overly romantic. I'm a big believer in feeling some kind of spark early on. Again, very nice. Wish you all the best. Here's where it gets interesting, okay? He says, okay, fair enough. Can you pay me back for your coffee?
Oh my
He wants his money back for the coffee he bought her on the date. I prefer to use it on a date with someone else.
I have like 100 different questions on that. If it was an Irish coffee, that would have been like maybe 10, 15 bucks. But and if it was a Starbucks coffee, did she get a mocha frappuccino? I mean, how much was the actual
so many
coffee?
Questions.
It changes things a little bit.
With Starbucks these days, those are expensive coffees. But I don't know. I think that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy to ask for that money back.
Well, I think she knew she was dealing with someone who was a little bit different the second he continued to persist to try and make this work out after she'd already said, you're not the one.
Right.
You know, so I'm not too thrown off by the coffee. This guy already struck me as an oddball to begin with.
He thought she was saying, hard to get. Yeah, this one is a cagey one.
Not it. And Steph, you'll admit persistence is a good thing when it comes to trying to court a woman and get her, you know, to go out later on dates.
There's so many games with dating. It's nice for people to just be honest, to know, hey, I'm interested in you. There's nothing wrong with putting yourself out there, putting your heart out there. But this is not the way to do it.
No, I don't think so.
So she suggests that the money is donated to charity, which I thought was the best response, the best way you could handle that situation.
I don't think they showed up with one of those golf-size checks, you know, when they present the big one.
That's probably not
$2.36. Thank you so much.
So for today's Man Up, boys, how did he do?
Oh, he failed the second he met her, honestly. And I think she knew that.
Yeah.
I agree he failed, but I also like what you said before there, that the guy is persistent, right? He's going for it, even though there's nothing happening.
So bonus points for that, but still a little weird.
You shoot 100 shots, you're going to make one. It just didn't land with her.
Good analogy.
Keep shooting, kid.
That's my golf game.
Good analogy. There you have it. Malcolm Johnson with some good advice there. All right, thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you. Up next, this event is pure gold. How local teachers are being honored at the Golden Halo Awards. We've got all those details after the break.